Although a university context in South Korea is fairly far removed from the K through 12 context in Kansas schools, the 5 R's detailed in the Kansas Education Systems Accreditation process can help any educational institution self-evaluate and make intentional change. Our department just implemented a new curriculum. At this time, our program was changed from 3 to 2 credit hours and teachers took a salary reduction. Also, there's been a hiring freeze for over a year. These challenges have resulted in regular conversations with my immediate superior, the head coordinator, about topics outlined in the 5 R's on a regular basis. I spoke with him again with the rubrics in mind, and we measured our department against these benchmarks. With the new curriculum that integrates online and face-to-face teaching in a blended format, there has been an increased need for professional development and training in our staff. We have also recently begun to revise our professional development program in an attempt to make it more transparent, hold faculty accountable, and make it more collaborative. At the start of the semester, faculty members took a short survey that targeted their professional goals and their understanding of the existing professional development program. And we also have attempted to make discussions between admin and teaching staff regarding potential professional development projects more vibrant and ongoing, checking in regularly and guiding staff to collaborate with colleagues who have similar interests or needs. In the creation of our current curriculum, Professional English, we sought to develop language skills and professional skills. We drew from the standards described in the National Association of Colleges and Employers to inform this curriculum. The course asks students to create a model company related to their interests or majors in groups of 4 or 5. They describe the company's personnel, product or service, history, and vision. They need to work collaboratively and creatively to describe these items. They also need to represent this information on a Google site they create, share links to the respective pages in their Google communities, and revise their pages in response to constructive criticism from their peers and their teacher. Their summative and formative assessments are a group discussion regarding their product or service and a group presentation of their company in its entirety. As mentioned, this curriculum was created collaboratively with teachers and admins and will be revised off of student and teacher feedback. In this regard, it is in the transition phase on the Kesa relevance rubric. The most relevant aspect of this rubric to our situation is leadership. There are 25 categories for leadership in the responsive culture rubric. Several of these categories represent decisions above our authority level. 2 areas that the head coordinator has made efforts in are establishing and supporting collaborative learning communities within the department and serving as a conduit for open communication of institutional goals and needs while empowering staff to contribute to this discussion. We hold weekly open meeting times for staff members to chat about successes and challenges that they've had implementing the current curriculum or preparing students for upcoming assessments. The head coordinator has also supplemented communication with the digital platform using Slack. Finally, we have been implementing more data-driven decisions recently. We surveyed students to inform curriculum decisions and staff to revise our professional development programs and evaluate admin roles. The new curriculum directly targets professional and language skills that students will need in the 21st century international workplace. The curriculum integrates the career and technical education described in the rigor rubric. One area that needs development is support and recognition, so that teachers feel that they are on the right track for the right reasons. And university stakeholders are satisfied with the curriculum and how it is being implemented. As mentioned previously, the new blended curriculum asks teachers and students to utilize new technology and teach and assess in new ways. There is a need to establish professional learning standards, communicate these to staff members, and evaluate the effectiveness of this professional learning. This is an area that is still in the implementation stage. I would say that the head coordinator's leadership style is democratic and authentic. He consistently makes efforts to give teachers a voice and the freedom and safety to express their opinions. He has done this by making himself available, reaching out to faculty members face to face, and providing more avenues for communication using digital tools. In this difficult transitional time in our department, he has set himself as a role model, supporting staff, mitigating their understandable frustration, and redirecting it to something productive. The two areas that we identified that need improvement are professional learning and the need to encourage and develop a culture of collaboration. These are related, and we have begun to gradually implement them. We identified 3 areas that could be improved. As I mentioned, we have surveyed staff in order to determine their professional learning gaps and how our department can support that. We have identified several options for professional development, such as peer observation, attending conferences, and completing formal education, but our professional learning program could benefit by establishing more focused paths for professional growth. Currently, our professional development program is tenuous at best. Although professional learning is expected from consummate professionals, we need to standardize the process and make it a contractual obligation. By giving it validity, it will hold faculty accountable to continuously seek improvement. This has been a struggle with some of the current changes we've undergone. Teachers feel attacked and undervalued. One way that we can combat this is to give opportunities to reconnect with each other outside of the school setting. We also need to encourage ongoing formal mentorships between staff members so that we learn collaboratively and seek our professional best. The Kesa rubrics and the discussion with my head coordinator were valuable. We identified several areas for improvement, and I developed an initial understanding of the breadth of concerns that a school principal needs to manage. I hope that this discussion will result in positive change in our workplace. Thank you.